Checklist.io.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 93rd edition of the Erick and Brad Show. My name is Eric. This is Brad. It is it's a beautiful Saturday, the 8th, October 8th.
Music
We're coming into the holiday season. This is the first round. Got about 20 days, 22 days, 23 days until the goblins start, and then it all just goes downhill from there. Like I said, I am Eric. This is Brad. I'm in Portland, Oregon. He's in North Dakota. I always forget the town. How you doing, Brad?
Good. How are you?
Oh my gosh, so good.
Are you ready?
Good.
Are you ready for church and AA yet?
Are you ready for football? Church and AA?
Yeah. AA.
I forgot you were even talking about that last week. Nope, never be ready.
Okay, just checking. I know last week you said that you got into carpentry because of Jesus. So I was just checking.
Moving on up.
You said you wanted a righteous career path. So
it is a righteous career path.
And Jesus was a carpenter, just like you.
Exactly. Maybe I'm the second coming of Jesus. Did you ever think about that?
No, I have not thought about that.
Did
No.
you? That's the problem. It's a real problem, is I keep trying to explain to people, like, all the old pictures are wrong of Jesus. You know, they're complaining, like, oh, I think he would have been a lot blacker. It's like, no, he would have been bald, dog. He was a carpenter. What are you talking about? The luscious, long, curly hair? Get the fuck out of here. He had a fucking plumber's crack with a robe on, which is really fucking hard to do. And then came out bald. He had a little hairs growing out on the side like this. Definitely a beer gut. Definitely like the big pregnant belly beer gut. Jesus shows up.
No, you look like Osama bin Laden. Controversial.
Okay.
I know it's controversial.
It was all brown people. All brown people. And then this white, fat, pregnant-looking dude comes out with hairs growing out sideways. He's like, you know what the problem is over there? You're missing the LVL is below your top plate. So we're going to need to just level this whole thing out. And just like, hey, Marco, get over here. And he's just like, yeah, I need you to translate real quick. You boys don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, God. No. Well, I won't be here next week. Going to Kansas City. So hopefully, so very nervous, stressed out, anxious.
Dude, I would be nervous too, man. I mean, the BLM protests are going down, but if you're trying to bring them back, I mean, more power to you, buddy.
What protests?
The BLM protest?
Oh. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about things like running out of runways or drunk pilots or something like that. Because like there's only three jobs you can drink at work, which is pilot, teacher, and cop. So hopefully I don't get like a drunk pilot or running out of runway is my main concern usually, or canceled flights. Because if someone sneezes, everything gets grounded. So we'll see how it goes. I know I sound like a really fun person to go on vacation with, but it's fucking Kansas City time.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited, yeah. Probably spend way too much money. I'm already planning on that's probably going to happen. But that's okay. Once a year.
I'm excited for you, man. I think what you guys are doing is a very cool thing. And I think traditions are dead, man. People don't have traditions. Like we're barely holding on to Christmas. You know what I mean? Like literally we got our last fingertips on like any real tradition as a society.
Yes.
It is all going out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Like nothing. So it's good to create a tradition, you know, and some camaraderie and do it every year. It's fucking beautiful. It's a very beautiful thing. And I'm jealous.
Yeah, I guess there's tradition in sports, but I feel like holidays is like the only tradition we have left, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, and it's going downhill, man. Like, I feel like Christmases and Thanksgivings aren't what they used to be. It's, people try to make it festive, but
Christmas is bullshit. Christmas is bullshit.
Okay. But usually, like, a lot of family would get together and big food and just food and just this big thing. And now it's like this forced fucking thing where it's you just put everyone together and we all got to give presents. And the person in the kitchen sucks ass, doesn't want to be there. It's fucking a pre-done fucking tenderloin from Safeway. It's like, this isn't fucking good. Like instant mashed potatoes. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Well, I also feel like people like, say, like me who lives, 800 miles away from family. I'm not going to make that trip for Thanksgiving. And you have people that live, coast to coast with their families, and it's like, I'm just not going to bother making the trip, I'll come next summer. I'm not coming for Thanksgiving. I'm not spending fucking $1,000 to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since I moved out of Sandpoint, I haven't had a family
Christmas
or Thanksgiving. I've spent a lot of Christmas and Thanksgiving alone or with like a third wheel of another family's deal. Yeah. And that always kind of sucks. Like you're just there. No one gives you a present. You can't get presents for a whole family you don't know. You know what I mean? And then until they all start drinking, later in the night, it's not really that fun.
That sounds awful.
Party kicks in.
I'm.
But what's worse, sitting in a bar on Christmas? Now that's pretty miserable.
That's pretty.
I've done that like once, and it was pretty. Yeah, because then everyone else's depression kind of just like bleeds into your depression, and you're just like, oh, I can't believe I'm here with this. Look at this fucking guy, and you just look over to your left, and you're like, dude, that's me. That's me in 15, 20 years.
That's really depressing.
That's me. I'll be all fucking alone.
I remember one Thanksgiving here, just me and my buddy Rico went to dinner, and I had a nacho, and it was like dead in the restaurant, and I was like, this is really depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
I'm not a fan of either, though. If I was king, we wouldn't have Christmas or Thanksgiving.
I disagree with that. I think Thanksgiving is a really good holiday. It's just done wrong. It's got to all be about food. You just got to food. Just all about food and games. And I know people like you are more into football. I could give two fucks about football.
Yeah.
But I know that's usually a family tradition. It's usually there's like a touch football game or like at noon, between family members, and then everyone comes in and watches football all day. Is it college ball that's on all day, or it's professional ball that's on?
Professional.
Okay. There's no college ball when Thanksgiving's going on?
No.
Okay. For some reason,
No, if I was king, there would be 4 holidays. There would be Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Shut the fuck up.
There would be Super Bowl Sunday. There would be 4th of July and Veterans Day. And that's it. You lose the rest of your holidays.
Why Martin Luther King's Day, and why Martin Luther King's Day?
Because he's a great American, and I like him. And that's a holiday.
So can we have a Joe Rogan Day?
No.
He's a great American, and I like him.
There's a lot of great Americans.
So
I'm picking Martin Luther King Day. If I was king, you don't get a say. You do not get a say if I'm king. This is how it's going to be.
Okay.
And because guess what? And you're saying King Brad, why not Christmas? Because you guys have abused it. It is now consumerism. We might as well just call it Consumerism Day. It is based 100% on using that credit card to buy things. So you lost it.
It's like you're mad at these things, and I agree with you.
You lost it. If the kids disobey, you have to take things away. Everybody disobeyed with Christmas. You guys ruined it. You're losing it now. And here's what I'm willing to do also to compromise. For the holidays I take away, I'm willing to give everybody an extra days of PTO that they can use whenever they want to use them. But we're losing Christmas. And guess what? You're getting Veterans Day, 4th of July. I'm not a big fan of fireworks, but I'm giving 4th of July because I do feel like there's importance to it as well. And Veterans Day, of course. And Super Bowl Sunday, which should be a holiday. You guys abused Christmas, you lost it. If you want to try to, in years down the road, regain it, we can have that discussion. But right now, it's gone. It's a holiday for corporations to make a good fourth quarter. There's no more. No more meaning to it.
I hear you hacking, but it's like you feel. It's like you're arguing this like it directly affects you. Like how much does this actually affect you?
Well, I just have to walk
like
into the store.
Corporate greed and okay, but like is every year is your hand being forced and you're spending a bunch of money?
No.
And you're just grinching it out? No, it's like it doesn't even affect you, and yet you have this like really strong opinion about it. And it's like people just want to be happy. Like that's half the people out there. It's just about being happy. It's just about being happy.
90% of the gifts you get are you don't want. Even if you're a little kid, you stop playing with them after a week.
Yeah, I guess I don't even think about that because I haven't gotten Christmas gifts in like over a decade.
I haven't gotten one that I actually wanted probably ever.
Yeah, okay, but at least you're getting Christmas gifts. I don't ever get Christmas gifts. Now it's about to start changing, but I've never, my parents have sent me a $50 check every Christmas for like a decade. That's their Christmas. Here's $50. And that's it. So no gift. And I'm not complaining, like whatever, but it's not like I have not gotten that nostalgic wake up Christmas and like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're so cool. I haven't gotten that since I was like, 16 years old or 15.
Right.
It's like, but I don't care. It's all about the food. Number one, dog. Food. You need to forget about the presents and the corporate fourth quarter bullshit. That's not what it's about.
That is what it's about.
Dinner, dog. And when I show up at someone's house and they've knocked it out of the park, like real fucking mashed potatoes, some fucking turkey, some fucking like lamb, some fucking whatever, dude. Like they got the board going, dog. Some homemade rolls, knock out of the park rolls, dog. Fucking get out, dude. Oh man, boner jams. And that's it. I don't fuck with a lot of those other holiday dishes, dude. Some of them really irritate me, like green bean casserole. Never been able to wrap my head around that one. Like, why is this so popular? It's a fucking bullshit dish. Yams, pies, all the pies, not into them, dog. Give me that turkey. Give me that cranberry. Give me that mashed potatoes. Give me some stuffing. Fucking gravies, biscuits.
You can make this whenever you want to make it. You can make it whenever you want.
Are you fucking high, dog?
People abused it. People abuse the holiday. You now have to lose it.
I hate you. When was the last time you made a turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and gravy? Tell me that.
That I made it?
Yeah, when was the last time you made
I've never made
Yeah, so don't use that like light-handed like, you could make that any fucking day.
You
no,
could.
I couldn't, dog. Oh, I could, but I'm not going to spend all fucking day making something. That's why it's a special day. That's why it's a holiday. And we only do it so many times where it's a meal for a fucking king. You get 2 days. You get 2 days, you get fed like a fucking king. And it's the best time to be a male. It's the best time my misogynist side gets to shine through, and I don't have to fucking touch the kitchen. Get out of the fucking kitchen. You just sit down and let it come to you, and then you just round up. That you just have fun.
They want you out of the kitchen. Poker. There's no battle. Exactly. There's no fight. Let's just get out.
Exactly. And you just drinking. Everyone's having a good old fucking time. Maybe a game of poker after dinner, dude. Fucking. What beats that? And you, Mr. King, come around and Martin Luther King Day and Veterans Day. Go fuck. You want a riot on your hands, dog?
No, you are doing revisionist history. You are painting a picture that no longer exists. It is about maxing out that credit card and buying your kids shit they don't want.
Well, fuck all those people. Yeah, and there are also those people that fall into that trap have instant mashed potatoes and fucking frozen turkey on their table.
It's not worth it.
They don't know what the fuck is going. Because, the dad's fucking left for a half an hour to go bang his mistress, at like 12:30 when he's going out for milk. The mom's got like 3 Vicodin down her throat and a glass of wine. It's like, no. The whole family structure is falling apart.
And
dog.
The kids are just laying there with VR goggles on, just fucking laying back.
Yeah. Mom, give me some fucking juice. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, so, no. When people disobey, things get taken away. I'm running a tight ship as king, and we're going to straighten a lot of shit out. Number one thing we're doing, we're getting rid of holidays except for 4 of them. So that's just what's going to happen. Halloween, What an annoying fucking holiday. Seriously. It's ridiculous. Maybe 50 years ago, it was safe to go door to door pounding on people's doors. Not anymore. It's over. The times are changing. Like Bob Dylan said. No more Halloween. Go buy your own candy.
For the times they are changing.
No more dressing up like Batman running around.
Anyway. Whatever, dog. Fucking Martin Luther. You said Martin Luther King Day just because you knew it would irritate me that you said that fucking holiday.
Oh, I believe it. He's a hero, and I think the greatest public speaker we've ever had.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Biden is hands down the best public speaker we have ever fucking had.
You know Biden's the oldest president we've ever had?
Don't you remember that old Martin Luther King speech when he's like, I used to go down to the pool and rub the little children's legs? It was the greatest speech ever given. Sorry, what?
He's the oldest president we've ever had.
Is he?
And JFK was the youngest.
Don't you have to be over 40 to be a president?
Yeah.
Over 40 years old?
And it should be...
I find that odd.
Over 40, under 60, in my opinion.
I think it's odd that the minimum... Like, why can't a 30-year-old guy be president? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm 31. So you're saying a year ago I could have been president? No.
Well, not you. I didn't say you could be president, dog. I didn't say
I
could be
30.
president. But there's 30-year-old people that could swing it. Like, that could...
I don't know about that.
Well, where do you think Elon was at 30? I bet he was pretty competent. He could have probably done a good job. Yeah, are you Elon? Am I Elon? No, I'm not. I'm also not saying either of us could or should be president.
Right.
I can't remember 5 minutes ago. So, other than today's president, I am not fucking qualified for that job.
Yeah. Right. You would be a better you can't remember 5 minutes ago, but you would be a better option
than old Biden. Yeah. Okay. I got home the other day. Are we ready to switch gears?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that going anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. I got home the other day, and Cheyenne's like, "Will you pull the cameras up?" And so whatever. It's on my phone. I don't know why she hasn't downloaded the app. That's a whole other thing. But so I pull up the camera app, and it just, then it'll have like timeline things that have happened. You know what I mean? Like
events.
A list of them at this time. Yeah, events. And she's like, "Will you look at like 9:00 this morning on the front porch?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so you see her leave the house and walk around, and she goes to feed the chickens, and then a minute later a fucking dude goes riding by on a bicycle and stops, and so she's in the backyard, and then he comes up on her front porch, and he's like obviously a homeless guy, and there's a lighter on the ground, like, because she usually sits on the front steps and smokes, so she has her lighter on the steps, and he grabs a lighter, steals a lighter, and then goes to the table, and she has her pack of cigarettes there. And he opens the pack up and takes one cigarette, and then leaves a bag of candy, and then runs back to his bike and takes off. And it was like, what?
Whoa.
Like, it's really weird. It's like...
Haven't you said this happened before?
Oh, well, she's gotten her cigarette stolen all the time, but she's never gotten a single cigarette stolen. That is a new precedent. Like, and so... There's a lot to, there's a little bit to unpack there. Do you get mad about that? Like, obviously the person feels some shame about what they're doing. One, to just take one, like, it was almost like apologizing. "I'm sorry, I'm doing this. I'm taking a cigarette. Here's a bag of candy." And, obviously we're not going to eat that bag of candy. Even though it's completely unopened, I ain't touching that fucking bag. It's still sitting there, and it's been like a week.
Throw it away.
Still fucking
Throw it away.
Sitting on the table. Yes. But it's a good gesture for a bad thing to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. It made me feel better than if they would have taken the pack of cigarettes, because it's just like, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But you're still stepping foot on my property, Like,
yeah.
you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, that's a violation. You should put a sign up that says cameras. Like, you know those ADP security signs? They sell just those signs. And I have a sticker on my door that says, "Smile, you're on camera."
Yeah.
Some people have those and don't have cameras. It's just a deterrent or whatever.
A guy I've been working for a bunch. He lives in Portland, so it's not good in his neighborhood. And his neighborhood should be a pretty good neighborhood, even though it's not in the city. It's like right on the fucking line of the city. It's like you're there.
Uh-huh.
You could take a bicycle and within 10, 15 blocks, you're like in downtown Portland. Mm-hmm. So you're in the city. So it's bad. You know, there's a lot of homeless shit going on, but he has fucking signs all over about dogs, and he does not own any dogs. And I'm just like, I guess that's a smart move, you know? He's got beware of dog fucking shit everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess that keeps people from jumping your fence. You would, probably.
Yeah. It would make me think twice. Plus, I feel like these days, literally everybody has cameras. Like, everybody. It's like during the pandemic, it's like everybody installed cameras for their house, it seemed like.
Yeah. I a lot of people have the Rings, that's for sure. That shit is popular.
Oh, yeah.
That's so many doors I go up to. It's the same old doo-lee-doo.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
You're going up to a lot of doors.
I'm a contractor.
Yeah.
I knock on people's doors a lot.
Yeah, that's what he should have done is take the single cigarette, take the lighter, light it, put the lighter back down. Bounce.
That's still about the same thing.
Well, taking the lighter, that's like fucking $2-3, right?
He just took one more thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just weird, and I didn't know if to be mad about it or not. My first gut reaction was, fuck this dude. I was like angry, but then the more it sat with me, it was like I just kept going back and forth. Like, well, he's obviously showing some amount of remorse, like trying to say sorry about it. And at least there's that, and it's not just this brazen, fuck you, I'll do whatever I want.
Fuck, there was this night in Sandpoint where I was standing on the back porch smoking, and the porch light was on, but it was the middle of the night, and these houses, like, didn't have fences. They were just, the yards were just connected with grass or whatever between the house, and this guy just came out of the side of the house to the back porch and freaked me the fuck out. And I can't remember if it seemed like he was like just passing through the houses or if he was actually trying to like come to the back of our house, but it scared the shit out of me. Oof.
And that's it?
Yeah.
You just go inside or something?
I don't know what I did. I don't remember. I think I stayed out there and was like, what the fuck? I just caught this guy trying to break in or something. I don't remember.
And okay, here's a debate one real quick. Another a little debate one. And this one I heard this months and months and months ago. Like I've said multiple times on the show, I listen to a lot of Your Mom's House. It's probably my favorite podcast.
Uh-huh.
It's great fun. And they've said this before, and I think in their community of people, it's obviously gotten a lot of emails because they've brought it up a few times. And they hold this very strong opinion on there about two things that really bug the shit out of me. And so Tom Segura also does the podcast with Bert Kreischer, and they've brought it up on there, and it all started because of these two. And they talk about their morning routines, and he says, Tom Segura is like, the first thing I do when I wake up, like very first thing, first priority, eyes open, go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. First priority out of everything. And then, like, he says that to Bert, and he's like, no, I wake up, blah, 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 go eat breakfast. And then they are like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Like, you just let your morning breath just stew in there. And then they're like, and then you eat breakfast and have your coffee and then brush your teeth? Like, that's disgusting. And to me, like, it makes me so mad because they have so much, they're so fucking standoffish with that point. And to me, that's crazy talk. Because if you are brushing your teeth and then eating breakfast and having coffee and then going out on your day, That's fucking disgusting to me. Like, then the first person you talk to, I mean, at least you brushed your teeth. So you did brush your teeth, so good. But to eat breakfast and have like that cheese and egg like all in your teeth, and then you just go out in your fucking day, it's like, no. The last thing I do when I leave the house, it is the last thing, is brush my teeth. Because I want my mouth to be the cleanest possible that first 5 hours of interaction with people. Of just nothing, no food should be in there. And it just bugs the shit. Do you feel anyway? How do you do it?
I only brush my teeth at night.
That's foul, dog. That's foul. Like,
it's the way it goes.
That is so gross.
Yeah.
So someone's talking to you. It doesn't bug you at all, like talking to someone at 10 a.m. and you've had all night that breath stewiness, breakfast, fucking, or at lunch. So at 1 p.m., you've had 2 meals and a full night's sleep on that mouth, dog. And you feel comfortable talking to people?
Well, if I'm eating, I don't eat until maybe 2 hours after I'm awake. I'm certainly not eating like right away. Coffee, yeah. I'll have coffee as soon as I get up. But I only brush my teeth at night.
Have you maybe tying this to you being single most of your life?
No, I have not. But I tell my dentist that every 6 months when I go. Which
and
you're all high and mighty on the fucking high horse of brushing your teeth in the morning. I'm sure I've gone to the dentist a lot more in the past couple of years than you have.
That is true. And mine doesn't have to do with dental.
I floss every day.
Well, mine doesn't mean dental wellness, because I don't think about that. My thought process has nothing to do with like overall dental health. It has to do with literally like the fear of talking to someone and having bad breath. Because to me, when I talk to someone and they have bad breath, there's nothing worse in the world.
That's pretty bad.
It's like, that is fucking foul.
Yeah.
So I will do everything to negate that.
But I feel like I would notice. I would notice right away.
No, you would not. No, you would not.
I feel like I would.
Have you ever gone in a house and like it stinks or whatever, and then you spend like 8 hours in it? You don't smell shit, dog. You don't smell anything until you come back the next day and you're like, damn, that fucking stinks. And you're like, oh yeah, this does stink. When you're sitting on a smell, you don't fucking smell shit. Everyone else does. So start brushing your teeth in the morning, dog. 'Cause I guarantee you're that guy. You're the guy going around where everyone's like, fuck, that's disgusting. And you're just like, bop, dop, 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 just talking. Have you ever noticed that people kind of like shoulder up to you?
No, I haven't noticed that. Maybe I'll start asking people.
They're not going to tell you, dog.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
I think they will. I had a situation. I had a situation at work where one guy had really bad breath, and a bunch of us went to our boss and brought it up, and the boss had to go talk to the guy and say, "Dude, you got to do something. People are complaining," because it was really bad. And my boss was like, "That's like the most uncomfortable conversation I've ever had to have in my life." It was really awkward. That was at Quest. But my dentist says, how often are you brushing? How often are you flossing? I say I floss every day. I brush only at night. And they always say, well, of the two, that it's better to brush at night than brush just in the morning. But ideally, you'd want to do both.
Now, I'll say, as far as overall dental health over a 30, 40, 50-year span, you are doing better that way.
All right,
because you're brushing your teeth before.
I'm good.
Okay. But you're not concerned at all about everyone else you run into. That's what's crazy to me, is that you wake up in the morning and you go out into the world and you're just like, I don't care. Like, I do not care what this breath smells like. This hot breath coming out. Just a hot breath coming off.
Dude, I can't handle like more on my plate right now. Almost, this is just too much.
Than brushing your teeth in the morning.
It might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I'm just trying to maintain. right now.
Okay, well that's crazy to me, and we went in a direction I didn't even think we were gonna. Like it took the next.
I feel like we fucking had this conversation before. First of all,
we might have. I might have brought it up, and then they also bring up our washcloths for poor people, and that bugs the shit out of me too. Is they claim that washcloths are for poor people, and that blows my fucking mind.
I feel like they're for rich people.
That like I don't get it, and they're just like, yeah, who the fuck uses washcloths? I'm like, everybody? Like what? Like I don't get it. What's?
I have like
it's
I
more
use like a
sanitary. Loofah. It's more It's the most sanitary way you can do it. Like, there's a washcloth, and then clean the washcloth after you use it.
You're talking about in the shower?
Yes, in the shower. What are you talking about?
Nah, that's what I was thinking. I was just making sure.
Yeah,
I use a loofah.
Yeah, and whatever. I mean, loofahs are loofahs. They exist. Some people do that.
Right.
I think a washcloth is better. It doesn't set up as well than a loofah, but it's also not just sitting in a shower for months on end.
Right. Yes. Nobody you don't. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like you put the washcloth in the washer and dryer.
Yes.
No one does that with a loofah.
No.
It's a good point. So they're saying rich people don't use anything?
Yeah, they're saying they use their hand. Like they just...
I have no idea. I'm broke.
And I did that for a very long time. I mean, that one doesn't bug me as much as the brushing your teeth thing before or after breakfast. That fucking drives me nuts. It really does. But the washcloth thing just confuses me. Because I spent, I'd say, the first half of my life just bar soaping it, dog. Just bar soap. Just fucking bar soaping it. And I don't know why I switched. But then at some point, I switched to a washcloth. And then I just use a washcloth. But then I had switched, like 18, 19, up until my mid-20s, I had switched to the liquid soap, but I'd still just use my hand. I'd just liquid soap, and then just do this and fucking move liquid soap all over.
Okay. I use liquid soap. I don't like a bar.
Okay, no,
I think
but
you
that's
can
not
only
the
get away
argument.
with a
It's
bar because you don't have hair. If you had hair, I think you'd have to have liquid soap.
No, I started with the bar of soap. And in high school, I had fucking 1.5 foot long hair, so I don't know what you're talking about.
And you wash
there.
it with a bar of soap?
No, I wouldn't wash my hair. Okay, no, I'd wash that with shampoo and conditioner.
Right.
Yeah, you like had to when your hair gets too long.
That's what I'm saying.
You better be putting conditioner in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We got off the topic. It was all about washcloths. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just saying the only reason I said that is I went all stages of washing you could do, minus the loofah. I've done a loofah for a little bit, but man, I vaguely remember there has to have been a few month period where I used the loofah because I definitely have used one, but it's very little. I've done every other kind, and I don't care what people's preference is, but to say that washcloths are for poor people is insane to me.
I agree.
Like that's a weird thing. Because if you go to like a nice, like if you open a magazine, like a whatever, Better Homes or whatever, and you flip to bathroom pictures, there's gonna be 2 towels, 2 fucking medium towels, 2 washcloths on the rack.
Right.
So interior decorators design it to have the washcloths.
Right.
And then you're going to say that's for poor people? Like,
right.
I think they're fucking poor people, dog. They're rich, poor people. They're like new rich. And so they don't understand what rich people do.
Right.
You know what I mean? They just blew up. They were living in the ghetto in Los Angeles. And then 10 years later, they're in a fucking mansion, you know?
Right.
And they're like fucking poor people using your fucking washcloths. It's like, what?
I hear you. I will also say that let's say you were going to brush your teeth every morning and you were going to eat breakfast every morning. If I had gun to my head, I had to do those things, I would brush after the breakfast before I left the house.
Yeah, it makes total sense, right?
I will say that. But I'm not changing my routine to fit your ideology.
Okay, but you'll admit that it makes sense. Like my thought, the way I'm.
If you're gonna brush and then eat breakfast and leave the house, why even brush? Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll disagree with that a little bit. Like you should still brush the fucking shit out of your mouth,
and then just eat a bunch of food.
Like, have you ever woken up next to a woman? I mean,
yes, I have.
And and then like she's there and you're there and she's just got that like hot morning breath and it's like, man, I really wish they'd brush their teeth right now because it would just make us so much fresher. You have that same breath, like you do, and you don't know it.
I see what you're saying.
You have that hot morning breath. Uh-huh. Everyone does.
Uh-huh.
You gotta get that out, get it fresh. Your tongue's always white in the morning, you know, like as that white film layer. It's like gotta get that out. Gotta get all.
Notice. If you're waking up next to a woman though, what I then do is go brush my teeth. Actually.
Okay.
If you were back to single Eric, your lifestyle might be different.
No, when I'm single, I mean, unless I'm going through a real dark time, I'm the most like hygienic person.
Okay.
Because I don't want to ever get in a situation. If I'm like first dating a girl or like trying to get a girlfriend, I'm the cleanest motherfucker on the planet. My shower and brushing teeth game is on point.
Right.
Like every time I'm home and I got to leave, I'm getting a toothbrush in so that it's fucking fresh. So I'm ready. I'm ready for a makeout session any fucking time. That's right. And now I'm going back. Now it's like the worst, dog. It's like, because you settle in. It's like, I don't have to try very hard. You know what I mean? Like, why fucking, I don't know. Why, something about milking cows and why buy the milk when you get the cow for, something like that.
Well, if you've completely given up like me, you just brush whenever you want to.
You have given up. You definitely have given up.
And I don't shower in the morning. If I showered in the morning, I might brush in the morning, but it's a nighttime shower and brush because I can't go to bed if I'm feeling any kind of dirty. I have to feel clean, or I'm gonna lay there.
Now I feel that way.
Yeah,
body wise, but that's like, I don't know. Like you go to work. I used to shower right when I woke up, go to work, shower when I got home. I'd shower twice a day. That was like from 18 till 25. And then then I got to a point where I sleep in as long as absolutely possible. I wake up with 10 minutes to get in the car and leave. And so I have 10 minutes. I don't have time for showers. That really laziness of sleeping in did away with my morning showers. Because I know I'm going to take a nighttime shower as soon as I get off work. No matter what. I have to. I'm all sweaty. Got dirt just stuck everywhere. It's in my ears. I hate shit in my ears. I want my ears. My ears like bug me. And I fucking wake up, go to the kitchen, down a bowl of cereal or whatever the fuck as fast as possible, brush my teeth, out the fucking door. 10 minutes. Bam. Like on the clock.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, and here I certainly can't imagine showering in the morning and then out the door like 5 minutes later when it's 0 degrees out. That to me sounds like a terrible fucking idea.
You mean just being wet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the feeling of wet, or just like having just been wet. You're going to feel that much colder. Whatever I can do to feel less cold.
Yeah. I remember in high school when I had the long hair, I remember I shower and then I, go walk down to the school bus, and the days, in January when it'd be fucking cold as shit, and I'd stand there for 5 minutes, all my hair would turn into icicles. So I could like pick fucking like 30 hairs up and it would just be solid ice. And just like, oh, okay.
That's stupid. Fuck that. Jeez.
And what was crazy about then is I'm wearing fucking shorts, which I don't understand how I don't understand how kids are immune to cold. Like, I was not cold. Just like, now I'm fucking freezing my ass off.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, well, Okay, let's go. Halftime show for the Super Bowl was announced this February. Rihanna.
Hasn't she already done it?
No. I feel like over the last few years there's been conversations in the air of the two people that everybody wants to do it. The consensus of the two people. When are they going to do it? When are they going to do it? Rihanna's one of them, and fucking Taylor Swift is the other one. And so thankfully it wasn't her. Rihanna hasn't performed live in 5 years. Halftime show. Now, and I see a bunch of complaints. Oh, boo, this sucks. This is too commercial. Nobody even cares about this artist. That's too commercial. So fucking boring. You know what's too commercial and boring that nobody cares about? Football. So, okay, it's not that bad. And I even saw a comment that was like, what about a real band like Metallica? And it's like, dude, it's Rihanna. It'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it. I do feel like they're doing something. I feel like they're climbing up with these artists that they're getting to do the halftime show. I think they're going to run out. Like, after last year and now Rihanna, like, after Taylor Swift, like, who are you going to get to do it? I think they're going to run out of people. So, anyway, I think it'll be good.
Okay.
But to be mad about it's retarded. What about Metallica?
I don't...
Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this at all. One, I don't know a single Rihanna song. I just know the name. And I could care less about the halftime show. It's really hard for me to have an opinion about
I know.
something that I do not care about.
You haven't even watched the Prince halftime show.
I haven't.
Sad.
I know. Very sad.
Fuck, like 2 weeks ago. Oh shit. Like I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I was just a depressed boy. And I don't know, shit was just getting dark and just wasn't loving life. But I had recently rewatched Mad Men, and throughout Mad Men there's a lot of Beatles references, so I feel like it was kind of just, and no one's going to care about this except for you, but like it was kind of just in my mind. So I was just like, well, nobody has like pulled a noose over their head while they're listening to the Beatles. It's never happened before. So I'm just going to start listening to the Beatles again. And I went on like a Beatles run over these past 2 weeks that I've never gone on before. And it was really nice. And I just consumed so much Beatles until it got out of my system. It was good.
I've actually been talking about the Beatles a lot lately, and the last week I've had a lot of Beatles conversations, and I mean, I could talk about the Beatles all fucking day. They are the greatest band of all time, bar none.
I just listened to...
Bar none. There's no real argument. Any argument about it is just coming from like... It's like when you talk to metalheads and get their opinions on bands. It's just so stupid. They will deny every major band. They'll just be like, Slipknot sucks. Tool sucks. Fucking blah, 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 blah. And it's like, so bands can only be good if only like 1,000 people like them. That's the mark of a good band.
Right.
Like, you're retarded. Like, your opinion means fucking nothing. And the Beatles are the best band of all time.
Yeah.
Bar none.
I mean, for a week, literally, that was the only music I listened to. And then I rewatched Get Back, that long 6-hour documentary. Rewatched the whole thing. I rewatched Above Us Only Sky, the John and Yoko documentary. I rewatched the movie Yesterday from 2019, which I really like. And then I rewatched about half of the Beatles anthology, which is just this old documentary.
Wait, have you ever seen Across the Universe?
I haven't.
Add that to the list, dog.
Fuck.
Dude, it's a really good movie.
Well, I downloaded Yellow Submarine, the cartoon, because
Don't do that one.
I've never watched it, but I just opened the file and clicked through it. I don't think I can watch it because it was actually really disturbing, the images I was seeing, and I think with my history of psychedelics or whatever, I don't think I can even watch that. It wasn't like pleasing animation like a Disney movie. It was like really disturbing, like big eyes and big teeth and shit, and I was like, I don't think I can watch this movie.
Yeah. But Across the Universe, give that a shot. It was really well done, whoever did that one. But a few. I don't know where you're going with this, but a few things.
Just that I hate it here, and whatever I can do to just stay positive, I need to do, or I'm not going to make it out of North Dakota
and
alive.
listen to the Beatles is a perfect way to stay positive. Very, very few songs make you emotional in the wrong way. Most of their shit is very happy.
Right.
But this guy I was talking to about it, he made a good point, and it's true. Is so many Beatles songs, like if they just start playing, they could literally have come out in any generation. Like today, if you took a Beatles song out of existence, pick one. Just pick a song, take it out of existence. Except maybe like their super early day shit, because that was just like they were kind of just paying homage to 50s and 60s music. But once they had gotten past that and into Revolver and all those albums, the White Album and all that music, is any of those songs, just take one, take it out of existence like it never was there, and then pick a year and put it on, and it would be number one guaranteed to date. Take any song, take fucking Yellow Submarine, bam, right there. Take it out of existence, drop that song today, number one Billboard charts for at least a month, guaranteed. Like it would fit. It fits in any jaunt, like any time.
Yeah.
Like it's just it doesn't have a time. Like if you listen to Zeppelin or Rush or Metallica, it's like you can hear the time. You can be like, I get the time that this was coming from. It has an 80s vibe. This has a 70s vibe. This has a 60s vibe. The Beatles don't have a vibe. Like they don't. It's so fucking good. It's so well done and professional that it's perfect. It's just a perfect. They didn't play. They didn't just like, oh, I like in music in the 70s, like certain strum patterns and certain beats just like took over, and everyone kind of did the same thing and just put a little flavor on it. The Beatles didn't do any of that. It's like they sucked themselves away from the song, and they're just like, what does this song need? What's the best? How is the song going to just sound the best? And the most iconic person in this last week, a conversation with this guy, the best, honestly, like the best musician and the person who adds to the song exactly what it needs to be is Ringo.
Oh my
dude,
God,
Ringo,
Jesus Christ.
dude, shut the fuck. No, you don't understand. Ringo sat back to two of the greatest songwriters, and then you have a excellent guitar player in the mix that knows exactly what a song needs guitar wise. Dude, I don't need, especially you should have some debate. Dude, you're a drummer, beats. Really pick apart Beatles beats, dude. They're not normal. They are not. If you told any drummer, add a drum line to this song, take away the drums and do it, they would never do it like Ringo. Ringo did things that are like, he's like an orchestra drummer. He's not playing. He never plays like bo bo ba bo 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 ba bo bo bo. Never, ever, ever, ever. It's always do 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 do. It's like it's not normal. His brain is, what does this song need? Not how do I play a fucking 1 2 3 4 1. Not like, oh, it needs to be
right.
one. It's just, it's fucking perfect. It's beautiful, and it's exactly what the song needs. And George Harrison the same fucking way. It's like, what does this song need? And then he just nails it. It's not, oh, I'm gonna sound like a 70s fucking player. It's just perfect. And then you just sit back and for some reason fucking those two can just write the best fucking songs ever.
Yeah. Well, I disagree with everything you said except all the Ringo stuff. That just hasn't came to me yet.
You disagree or you agree? You said disagree.
I agree with everything you said except for that shit.
Okay.
But
I would really challenge you to go on a mission and just listen to.
I will.
Like Come Together is a great example.
Pick a different song.
Come Together.
Pick a different song than that.
Why?
Because you're right on that, but that's one of many. That's one of hundreds.
Any fucking song, they're all that way. Not a single song does Ringo play where it is what you think a drummer would do. Not a single one.
I just don't see that. I don't see that. I'm not saying you're wrong. That hasn't hit me yet in my life.
Well, go pull up Spotify, take their top 5 songs, listen to them, and just hard focus on the drums. And then just imagine what would a drummer normally do and what is he doing? And it's like, oh, that's pretty badass. Like, and he's not a showboating drummer because that's not what the Beatles need.
Yeah.
You don't have fucking Neil Peart going, it's like, no, he's better than that. He knows what does this song need.
Travis Barker's kind of a showboating drummer.
All of them are. And that ties into why you could take a Beatles song and release it at any point in time and it would murder, is because those guys, they were all about what does the song need.
Yeah.
You don't showboat on a song. You don't fucking showboat. When you have excellent vocals, and that's what people want to hear, they want to hear good vocals. That's what people want to hear. Then all you do is base all the music to back up the vocals. Don't fucking crowd the vocals at all. If as soon as something rises up and beats the vocals, you're fucking it up. It needs to sit to where you don't even hear it. It's like a good bass line. People can't even hear the bass. Right. You know what I mean? It's like, it's because it's a perfect bass line. It's perfect. It's just right there, keeps the song moving perfectly. The Beatles is the only ones that the guitar, the bass, and the drums completely almost fade away.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. It's exactly how to deliver the vocals to you. And that's a mark of the best musicians on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
And Ringo is up there. Just because he's not Neil Peart does not mean he is not a god amongst drummers. He didn't need to be. And anyone that disagrees with that, I would suggest that you don't know jack shit about music and you're a god awful human being. And fuck Slipknot and Danny Carey. If Danny Carey would even say anything remotely bad about Ringo Starr, fuck him. Like they wouldn't. All the people that love drummers and they're like, oh, fuck Ringo Starr. That drummer that they love would be like, you're retarded. Ringo Starr is one of the best fucking drummers on the planet. Like he is. He's undeniable. He's in the top 10 of
Okay.
Oh! Okay, I'm sorry, dog.
I would say that you're in the minority.
It's just people are fucking retarded.
Yeah, maybe.
And there's not enough credit due to what sells a good song. Like people just all they focus on is the highlight. They're not. It's like a great football team, dog. A great reference to me is like, should the quarterback honestly get all the fucking credit? No, dog. You know what nailed that fucking victory is the fucking other guys on the field that did their job perfectly, and you don't see it. That blocked did what they were supposed to do, and it's
that's a good reference. Yeah,
and it's like you can't just put the best quarterback in a shit team. He's still gonna lose. You know what I mean? Like. Same deal with the Beatles. The reason the Beatles are the best of the best is because all that background shit is the best of the fucking best.
Well, okay, but all four of them had phenomenal solo careers. All four of them. Wildly successful.
Point in case.
Yeah.
That like it's the best band of all time because it's the best group of people that ever play together. And honestly, whatever you want to say, there's only a few bands like that. Then the Eagles, another one that's just wildly successful people. Did I say the Beatles or the Eagles? I said the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
The Eagles is another one that's just, they're not on the same level as the Beatles, but they are almost fucking there. And it's almost the same mashup is take some of the best fucking musicians on the planet and they just write fucking hits, dog.
Yeah.
Desperate, like just hit. And
I mean, you can't really compare. From what I heard, someone said that they only were together for 7 years.
Who?
The Beatles. So.
Worked together for 7 years?
Like together officially as a group in the 60s.
Well, Ringo Starr didn't come in for a little bit. So all their like early shit was minus Ringo Starr. Right. But they were playing together at like 14 years old. So
Yeah. On the first album, that's Ringo Starr. But yes, they were together for years before that. Nobody talks about them playing 8 hours a night in Germany when they were teenagers, unrecognized. But yeah, I just feel like if you didn't like them, like the fans, we're all walking around the world normally, and people that don't like them have their heads in the ground, and we're like, and it's like a better world without that or with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, and I don't know. I was watching an interview with Paul. Oh, another thing. Oh, a couple other things. You talk shit a little bit about the early stuff, but one good thing about the early stuff, I feel like it's almost like kids music. It's like kids, like almost like nursery rhymes and shit. It's like super easy to sing along to, and little kids do love it, and that's awesome. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm processing what you're saying, but I can agree with that.
It's extremely innocent and just hooky and catchy and just easy to and fun
I think
to
that's
sing along
more to me. I always think about that as it's just the time.
Yeah.
And they had to. You couldn't.
Right out of the 50s. Right out of the 50s. Like 2 years.
You can't just come out. Yeah, you got. I think two things are happening there. One, paying homage to all their people who taught them how to play music, and it's just you can't come out like, oh, let's experiment with this shit in 1961. Like, people are just not going to receive it.
Yeah, and I was watching an interview with Paul, and he was talking about when he got knighted, and he was like, some people turn it down being knighted from the Queen, and I was like, that's interesting. I'm like, let me Google who's turned down being knighted from the Queen, and the most famous person who's turned it down was David Bowie. Turned it down. And he's like, if you want to get knighted, you kind of have to play the game with like the royals and kind of like, suck up to them a little bit. David Bowie turned it down, and then it showed me, and then I saw that John actually got knighted and then sent it back in 1969 and said, I don't want it. And I was like, nice. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had heard because all this Queen shit that's going on, I'd heard someone say something that I never knew. But you're not allowed to turn your back on the Queen. Like, so if you go meet the Queen or whatever, like, there's certain things you cannot do, and one of them is you have to face the Queen at all times. Like, you can't turn your back on her. And they were saying all this shit, and I didn't know that was a thing. So I could also understand. I could see, after hearing some people talk about the silliness you have to do around the royal family. You just have to act like it's still 1500s,
Yeah.
It's just kind of a silly game you got to play.
That is silly.
I did not know that. I did not know Bowie did that, and I didn't know people had denied it.
Yeah. Well, all the other people that denied it, I don't think I really knew, but Bowie was the most famous one. And then John sent his back because of England supporting America in the Vietnam War. And John Lennon was like, you can take the knighting thing back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay, I could talk about fucking the Beatles
I know.
all goddamn day. All goddamn day. I've been working for this guy that it's so interesting talking to him because he was from LA and was in a band in LA, and he was in a big band here in Portland that, like, I don't know, that was cool too. I got to learn a little bit about like Portland music history, which I guess back like in the 70s and 80s, Portland, I guess, actually had a really good music scene. Like, it was a great place for music, and it's just fucking faded away since the 80s, and now it's just garbage. And then it was almost like Seattle stole Portland's limelight, and it became the grunge scene took effect. Okay. Well, obviously Jimi Hendrix and stuff, but as soon as grunge came in, it was really solidified. And see, if you look at Seattle big history, the grunge gets the biggest thing. You got Nirvana, you got Soundgarden, you got just this huge lineup. And if you want to argue anything else, you could argue Jimi Hendrix, which I guess is a good argument. But supposedly Portland supplied a lot of good musicians. He was in like essentially one of the biggest bands in Portland. It was called Billy Ranchard and the Unreal Gods. And it was really odd. It was like the first wave of like ska music. Like, it was not what I expected at all, because he has all these pictures all over his house of like him in like hair metal bands, because then he moved to LA and then started a hair metal type band. So I was assuming he was like always this metalhead guy, and he just has music shit all over his house. But we've been talking a lot of music, and he's met a fucking shitload of famous people. Like, he's good friends with all the guys from Guns N' Roses. So he has all these pictures all over his house with him and Slash and him and all these fucking dudes, and just all the stories of. I don't know. Like, at first, I've gone back and forth. It's like, is this guy full of shit or not? But then you see all the fucking pictures everywhere, and it's like, well, obviously he's met him, and it seems to me like it's not bullshit.
Right.
But just he'll go on these rants about like, oh, that guy was a fucking asshole. Like he's like Tom Petty. He's like Tom Petty's a fucking dickbag. He's like just all these like blah, blah blah. And then all the people he said are like the nicest dudes on the planet. Who's the guy from New Jersey? The famous
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's like Bruce Springsteen, nicest fucking dude on the planet. He's like the coolest fucking guy on the planet. He said Ringo Starr was nicest fucking dude ever. But yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Just talking to, him, man, he loves the Beatles, like loves the Beatles. And I don't know, just we clicked and really talked about the Beatles a lot over the last week.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, like, who would the most famous Portland artist be?
Well, the most famous is the guy that did a Father of Mine. Tell me, where have you been?
Everclear?
Everclear's from Portland.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But that's what I mean is like, it's not like huge bands came out of Portland. It's more like this whole music scene from when you talk to old Portlanders, they're like, dude, it was just different. Like live clubs and the way live music was happening. It was really top notch. There was this thing called Satyricon, and it was just a thing that happened every summer, staged downtown Portland. All the local Seattle, Portland bands would come do it. And it was just this big thing. And then it all just kind of died off. And, essentially LA took over and Seattle took over. And then Portland just went into the shithole that it is now.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Because you could have giant books about music from LA, from San Francisco, from Seattle. But then there's Portland. It's just like, Father of Mine. That's the book.
That's the big one is Portland. But then we do have, it's weird, a lot of bands move here. Like Modest Mouse is here. My Chemical Romance was here.
Oh, wow.
They there's other ones. But yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool job to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude. So, okay, kind of on the music note here. Just a couple recent Joe Rogan guests that I've enjoyed, because I don't listen anymore unless I already know who it is. I'm not listening to people I don't know already. But Dave Smith was on a couple weeks ago, and I fucking love Dave Smith, man. I'll always fucking listen to Dave Smith on Joe Rogan, and it got me all fucking fired up about voting libertarian.
Dave Smith?
He is a comic, but he is a big libertarian guy, and he's going to run one day for president for the Libertarian Party, and I'm going to fucking vote for him. And it got me all fired up, and I'll change my driver's license here so I can vote if I have to. I don't care, because in 2 years, I'm definitely voting libertarian. And fuck both the other parties. I don't give a fuck. It pisses both of them off. I don't care. I'm gonna vote wherever there's the least amount of blood on my hands, and that's the fucking vote that I'm voting. And then after I listened to him on Joe Rogan, I went and listened to this 3-hour libertarian roundtable of like all the famous libertarians, and they had a huge discussion. And I watched the whole thing, and I was like, this is awesome, dude. This is like practical solutions for the giant issues in this country. It was great. I'll always listen to Dave Smith. I fucking love that guy.
Okay.
And then like 2 days ago, Roger Waters on Joe Rogan, and that was very good, I thought. Very good from the perspective of a Pink Floyd fan, and very good just from the perspective of like political stuff. He just, I don't know, there's a lot of Ukraine talk, and recently, and Roger Waters actually changed my whole opinion on the whole fucking thing. Like within 3 hours, Brad, my whole opinion has changed on the whole thing. But it was a delight, more than I thought it would be. I recommend it. I recommend both those podcasts.
Yeah, that's weird because I love fucking Pink Floyd. Like, to me, there's the Beatles, and then Pink Floyd did another thing to where it's jaw dropping. The whole art piece is just they're like more artists to me, but then you learn like how political Roger Waters is, and he's always been this very outspoken figure in music. Like he does not shy away from speaking his mind at shows and blah 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 blah.
Some very controversial opinions coming out of him on that Joe Rogan. Very controversial.
Yeah, and I'm assuming very liberal, like saying very liberal things, right?
Yeah, but like not like you know, like not like blue hair liberal. You know what I mean? I guess kind of like old school
like
hippie,
old school liberal.
Yeah. But very talking bad about Israel, which is controversial to do that. But he was very much on that. But yeah, I don't know. It was really cool. I liked it.
Huh. Yeah, I saw that picture that Rogan posted that after they went to dinner and shit like that, and I was like, dude, that dinner, you know what I mean? Just to be a fly on the wall at that dinner would just be fucking mind blowing. Just sitting there with, I don't know. Did you see that picture I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I don't know. Recently, I'm just over it. I just don't care about Ukraine or the Democrats or the Republicans or all of it. I don't give a flying fuck anymore. I just don't care.
Dude, I kind of got into this with the guy I've been working for. Luckily, like, great. Oh, this dude's awesome for being this guy who lived in LA his whole life and knows all these famous rock stars and shit like that. Surprisingly, extremely fucking right wing. Like, he fucking packs a gun. Fucking like, fuck what they've done to Portland. You know, blah 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 blah. So we essentially agree on fucking everything, but. You know, then this whole pipeline thing's been going on about, I don't know, I don't watch the news, but something about a pipeline got sabotaged. And it's the main fucking pipeline between, you know, that feeds Russia's oil into Europe and shit like that. And then, okay, well, let me back up a little bit. It's also been very interesting to get, so he lives the majority of his time in Europe and his wife is Indian and she grew up in London. And so, I mean, she fucking speaks, but Pip Cherry, like, she's fucking as British as it gets. Like, she comes out at 10 a.m., you want a cup of tea? And it's like, fuck yeah, I'll take a cup of tea. Like, it's just, I don't know. But it's funny getting their perspective on it. And it's a lot different. I mean, I'm sure that they're probably a minority, but as far as just talking to them, it's like, supposedly he's like, dude, a lot of Europeans think Biden is the biggest fucking idiot on the planet and do not like what's you know, whatever you want to say about Trump. But he's like, you're getting a little bit different. Europe doesn't feel the way the news feeds you how Europe feels. You know what I mean? Like, like it's not just they're full of a bunch of blue hairs too, you know. But anyways, it's just their perspective on it. But dude, I just, you know, like I said to this guy about like the pipeline, about Russia, Ukraine. I'm like, dude, this shit's so bogus, dog. Like all this shit's just so fucking stupid. Like this is, we just like back up for the last fucking 10 years about what's been going on. It's just literally just fucking football pass after football pass of just throwing shit down the field of just be scared of this.
Yeah.
Be scared of this. World's going to end here. Fucking, it's fucking dumb. Dude, it's just, it's fake, dog.
Dude.
This Ukraine thing is fucking, it was created. You know, it was just super powerful people just like, let's do this. And let's do this. And then it just feed the media this, and the media is just ran by super fucking rich people anyways that are just going to push some, let's argue about this. We need a good argument, and we need a good scare. Like, we've done it since the end of World War II, has just been force-feeding scares into the public. Force-feed, are we going to get nuked? You know, are the Russians going to take over? And it's like, dude, didn't we go over this in like the fucking 80s? It feels like the 80s all fucking over. I mean, I wasn't alive then, but it's just, this Ukraine thing's bullshit, dog. It's so dumb that we're getting upset about it. This whole pipeline thing is just fucking dumb. They're going to nuke us, that we could be in nuclear war. You're all fucking retarded. You're all turn off your fucking TV. Just turn off the TV.
Well,
just turn off the TV.
I know.
Let it go.
The whole thing, my whole point overall was kind of just, it is not possible to stay updated like on a daily basis with world affairs. Not possible. Not even a question. Not a question. You will not be able to live your life. You know what I mean? It is just fucking crazy. And yeah, I listen to my radio show now. My old radio show I listened from 07 to 14, and now I've started back on 16. I'm going to listen to it again. Or sorry, on 06. I'm going to listen to it again. So now I'm listening to 06 stuff. They're talking in 06 like people are talking now. They're talking about like Saudi Arabia or something with the same kind of fear stuff that people are like talking now. Obviously, maybe not on that crazy social media scale. But it's like, yeah, since for the last 100 years, people have probably been thinking it's all going to come crashing down. I don't know. It's all
fucking stupid. And everyone's like, oh, you know, these just wild, outlandish, like, oh, this is what fucking Putin's thinking. And, oh, he's on his way out, so he's going to do something crazy. It's like, you guys are fucking retarded. Like, it's just, first off, speculating over something. I don't give a fuck how much you pay attention to the news. You don't understand what that dude is about at all. I don't. You don't. Fucking news is not giving you what is going on with that dude in the fucking slightest. You're getting a bullshit, washed over version of fucking everything.
Yeah.
And this is all fear. Like, it's all fear. So you start talking about nukes, it's like, I don't know. I think, you know, this may sound like really cliche, but it's like, I think a human can't fucking focus on something that's too big.
Right.
And it's like, to me, it's like pointless. Like, live in your world, live in the thing around you, live in your community.
Yeah.
And that's going to make you way happier. You can tangibly see it, tangibly wrap your head around how this ecosystem works. Trying to think about an ecosystem of 8 billion people in places that you can't even wrap your head about what's going. It's like, dude, there's North Korea, dog. Think about that. Like, think about that. Like, there is a place on the planet that is fucking you can't even wrap your head around that place.
Yeah.
Like, being in that place. And how many people are in that life? And then you just jump around the planet and then you're just gonna have this blanket statement of like, oh, Ukraine. It's like, shut the fuck up, dog. Like, live in your realm. Like, Dude, turn off the news. Just fucking turn off the news.
It's like why I just can't care anymore. It's like Putin said this, or 2 people were shot in Baltimore, or Biden said this, or there's more debt being done, or on TikTok, oh, we're gonna go around and ask all these girls how many people they slept with, or look at Kanye said something controversial. It's like, enough. I don't fucking care.
Kanye
enough
shit
with all
is
of it.
Hilarious. I love these
You just can't stay focused on these things. I'm like enough already. Enough. Just what's in front of you right now.
Well, no, that and then but like it's just bullshit like these people that act like they fucking care. And it's like, if you cared, you would care about this, and this too, but you don't fucking care about this, and this.
Right.
Like Africa, no one ever fucking talks about Africa. Mm-hmm. And Africa is a fucking shit show with what's been going on there forever. And horrific things.
Like more slavery there now than like 50 years ago.
No one gives a fuck.
No, nobody cares.
So many atrocities.
Yeah.
But then, Iraq. Oh my God, fucking Iraq. It's like, oh, we care about this place.
Right.
This place we care about.
Right.
But this place over here, you don't really care about. Or like, now it's North Korea. You know what I mean? It's
North Dakota.
now you care.
Yeah.
Now you care about these fucking people. This is a big thing. It's like, dude, we don't care. You don't give a shit. It's just you either one are so fucking dumb that you've turned on the news and they just go blah 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 blah, and you go blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh, what? Like, you don't care, or you're just a fucking asshole who just talks in this I care about these social fucking issues. And it's like, no, you don't, dude. You're either doing it to get laid, you're either doing it for social acceptance, or you know what I mean? Or you're just are a sociopath. You know what I mean? You're not being genuine.
Yeah.
You're not being, no one, just shut the fuck up. Go get your coffee, live in your world, go work, go build something.
Yeah,
it's like, no one gives a fuck about your, and then just what it's doing fear-wise, just like, oh, we could be in a nuclear war. Like, well, if we were going to be, what's the point of telling everybody? You know what I mean? Like, fucking just scare everybody? That doesn't do a fucking thing. And then coming out of the pandemic, it's like we've just forgot. Like what the pandemic should have just taught everybody is that fear does nothing good. Did we solve anything? No. Did this 2 weeks to fucking flatten the curve to do anything? No, not at all. And yet just these fucking pawns moving, just fucking bouncing off the walls off every goddamn. Oh, now we're over here. Oh, now we're over here. Let's be mad about this.
Vote Libertarian. I'm going to convince you in the next 2 years to vote Libertarian.
You don't have to convince me.
We got to get some
have
gold.
To remind me hard about when the voting deadlines are and what I got to do, because that's where I fail. It's not the actual,
Well, I got
too lazy.
I got turned away.
I got other things you got to focus on, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think maybe that's a problem. Is a lot of people don't have hobbies or things they can do. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Either they don't take their job serious, so they can't like focus on work, and they have no hobbies, so they just find social issues to get mad and upset about.
I don't know. I don't know. You just can't be a consumer of the news. You can't. Fuck. Yeah. Forgot what I was gonna say.
And this whole like Yee thing, like everyone bashing on Yee, that's funny. No. I saw a bunch of articles in the last week of like, oh, I guess they're so funny. They're not like saying what they're trying to do is like essentially kind of cancel him but they're just like, oh, his career's done and blah blah or like whatever, and it's like oh, because he's wear a fucking White Lives Matter shirt. Like they don't even say that in the article. They're just like, oh, his career's done. Huh. He's just blah 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 blah. I saw 2 articles that were like, this is just retarded.
He's still a genius, and I still love him to death. It's like people being shocked that Biden said something stupid. It's like, why would you be shocked about that? He wore the Trump hat. He ran for president. He wore a pink polo and talked about not about gangsters and drugs when all of rap was gangsters and drugs. He's going to do anything that he thinks he's not supposed to do. So when you're not supposed to say all lives matter. So he's going to go even further than that. You know what I mean? It's like you could it's predictable as fuck. You could bet on it. So watch the shock. I don't know.
Well, and I do, dude, I appreciate so much. Like, dude, back 30 years ago, the fuck religion, like a bad, like Bad Religion comes out and they put a fucking crossbuster out on their album cover. And it's like, that's the most punk rock shit you can do. You know what I mean? Singing about fuck Christianity, fuck this, blah, blah. We're going to come out in your face with this fuck. And it's like bold. It's like, whoa. Nowadays, none of that shit's bold, dog. That is not punk at all.
Right.
Like, people who are metal and are punk and then are just like, fucking... It's not punk. You're literally on the side of history. You are on the majority side of it. You are on the majority of how everyone is fucking thinking. Him coming out, like, I could really give a fuck less about Kanye. I don't like his music. But, like, it is probably the most punk rock thing right now to be, like, into Jesus. Like, hands down. You know what I mean? Like,
and pro-life.
Who is
pro-life?
Yeah. That is the most punk rock thing you could be. It is the most anti-establishment. What everyone hates it.
Yeah, and then
when is the realization? Go ahead.
And in 2005 or whatever, he says George Bush doesn't care about black people on live TV because that's something you shouldn't say on live TV. But then you have Obama calls him a jackass, and Biden says something like, "If you ain't vote for me, you ain't black." So then Kanye completely shifts because people talk shit about him and says, if someone says, if you ain't vote for me, you ain't black, now he's going to vote for the other guy. Like, he's going to do the opposite of whatever everybody's doing. It's predictable. And it's genius.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: a crazy person would would make and sell a White Lives Matter T-shirt, and a crazy person would say they're gonna like me for doing this. Kanye is not sitting there saying they're gonna like me for doing this. He's gonna say I'm gonna do this, and everyone's gonna hate me for it. I'm gonna do it, and everyone's gonna hate me for it. He doesn't actually think everyone's gonna like him for it, like his peers around him. Like he knows what he's doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all stupid. It's all
it is all stupid.
Yeah.
I watched Eyes Wide Shut because of Brad. Did I cut off? Was there a point going there? I don't even know where we started on that. You look okay. I watched Eyes Wide Shut, which I've seen pop up on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix a few times, and I was like, I don't know. And then asked Brad for his movie the other night, like, give me some suggestions on movies. I want to watch a movie. He brought up Eyes Wide Shut, and I was like, okay. And then I click on Stanley Kubrick. Okay, like
Tom Cruise.
Let's fucking get into it.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, just watch the whole fucking thing. It was very long. It was longer than I thought it was going to be.
Sorry. Dude, the first time I watched that movie, I was on acid, and I didn't know what that movie was about. And it fucked me up for a long time before I was able to watch that movie again.
That is a weird movie to watch on acid.
When you don't know what it's about.
In the end, movies are so weird. I feel like there's like a process you got to go through. It's like the first hour after you watch, or like while you're watching the movie, the first hour after you watch a movie, a week after you watch the movie, and then like 2 weeks after you watch it.
If it's a good movie.
Like it goes through stages of how you feel about the movie and reflection on the movie. And if it sits with you for 2 weeks, it's obviously a good enough movie that it's taken up room in your head. And while you're watching the movie, I think great. Like I was focused and I was intent on what was happening on the screen. Like they had my attention the whole fucking time. Very good.
Nice.
I liked the whole everything. There wasn't any scenes I was like, that's weird, or I thought the ball rolled really well through the movie.
Wow.
It just kept going. But then the ending scene is irritating, and it was irritating. Cheyenne was too. It was like, how the fuck can you end this way? And I'm not going to say anything because someone might want to watch this movie. And I would suggest like watch it. Obviously, spoilers have been done for 30 years, but like watch it. It was good, but the ending is like it's a lit down. But then it's like it's almost like, okay, after time goes by, you're like, well, it was a chosen lit down. It was like a chosen. This is how we end the movie, and it almost becomes like a this choice, like this is how the movie ends. And honestly, if it ended any other way, it wouldn't have been as impactful. It was a good way to end. It was an artistic way to end the movie. And yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Like it was a good enough movie that it's up there. It's up there with the good movies. Like it's a good, well done movie.
Wow.
Well done movie.
Well, it's trending on Netflix, right? It's on Netflix right now. But Stanley Kubrick's last film. Look at you watching all these Stanley Kubrick movies. The Shining, Stanley Kubrick, Full Metal Jacket, Clockwork Orange, 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's interesting. He got to make all those old movies like Clockwork Orange and shit, but then he makes a movie with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, who I believe were a couple at the time. And Nicole Kidman, I do not like her. However, I like her in that.
Her fucking character, dog, is.
I like her in that movie.
Like the first scene when she like has her first little breakdown, like, dude, I just want to punch her in the fucking mouth. Like Bolt with Cheyenne too is like, what's the problem with this bitch? And I'm like, I don't know, but it is irritating me.
Dude,
like,
that is
a
fantastic scene when she's like, I would have thrown it all away and stuff like that for that guy, and he's sitting there. That's when I like her. In real life, I would not be in the same room with her. I would never have sex with her. I found her repulsive. But in that movie, she's really fucking good, I think.
You find her repulsive?
Oh, she's disgusting, in my opinion. I cannot stand her.
Why?
And her
just
shitty
of the way she talk, like
and her weird husband. She's like a South Park character, like some skeleton. Like,
who's her husband?
Keith Urban.
I don't know anything at that time. She's hot to me. I would,
Yeah, no.
She's definitely good looking in that movie.
Tom Cruise is better looking in that movie than she is. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but that scene where she's like, I would have thrown it all away, that's a magnificent acting in that scene. I like it. And it's like, what's with, it's like the whole movie that he's like, this guy's like desperate to get laid or something. He's like on this crazy like spiral. It's just nuts. It's like, go to bed, dude. Go to bed. He's like wandering around. He like won't give up. He's like, I have to go get laid. Like,
see, that's so weird that you're saying that. And when I've read a few of the reviews, and they were saying, like, that was the synopsis for the movie. And to me, when I watch it, I didn't get that feeling. I didn't feel like that was the character's goal at all. I didn't think it was sexualized at all. It was more like, to me, it was more just like exploration. Like just, it just like, I'm not going home. Like, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, this seems interesting. Let's go, you know what I mean? And then even with the hooker, it was more like, it didn't seem like, oh, I'm going to go cheat. I'm going to have sex at all. It was more just like, I'm locked in this weird life. I just want to go, fuck it. Let's go talk to this person. I mean, sex, yeah, obviously was about to happen, but.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it was just weird to me that they said that in talking about the movie. Because then it's like going to the house. It's like he didn't go there for sex. You know what I mean? That wasn't his goal at all. It was just like, that sounds interesting. Let's go fucking do that. Like, it was kind of implied in the way the guy blindfolded, you know what I mean? But I slipped off and blah, blah, blah. It's more like, if someone said that to me, if that conversation happened to me, I would be just as interested about going to that house. But it wouldn't be about like, oh, I'm going to go get some pussy. It would be like, I want to know what the fuck is happening over there. Like, that's really? You're at some house where they blindfold you and go play music? Like, what? Like, that's insane. Let's go see what this is about.
I guess you're right, and the trying to get laid part is probably right too, because it's like, especially after her thing in the beginning, like, if I wanted to have sex with that guy in the dream, I would have thrown it all away. It's a very sexual movie. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you said that too, like, parts are going to be like porn, and yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I thought sex was very little to do with the whole, like, what the idea.
Well, and there's like a long scene with this girl that's just completely naked. Past that.
Yeah. But to me, like, I was so hyper focused on rich people, like this underground society of fucking people, and you're so like, oh, what, you know, did the dude die? Did fucking, you know, blah blah blah. Yeah, but
yeah, and that's
so. Anyways, whatever. Great movie. Great. The ending when you first watch it to me is very irritating. Really hard to sit with. When
I like it.
It's like you didn't give me the satisfaction of like knowing everything, and that's irritating. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to say. Good movie. I liked it. Good job, Brad. You picked a good one.
Thanks. Well,
every movie you've given me has been pretty good. Parasite, that was probably the best movie you've told me to watch.
I'm sure I've told you some bad ones. You should watch the movie Yesterday. I think you would like it. And your chick, too.
I've seen it. Oh. No, it was that one's dumb.
You're dumb. I love that movie.
No, I mean, it's okay, but it's not like a good movie at all. It's so it's like exactly when you watch the commercial for it, it's like, that's the movie, dog. Like, that's it. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing less.
Okay.
That's the movie. They're going to play a bunch of Beatles music, but like across the universe, dude, that has more depth to it than you think it would. Okay. In my opinion, like, it is very artsy and well done, and when it gets dark, they fucking perfectly get dark with it, and it goes through a real wave of emotion and how a movie should be put together. And then it's weird. It's as if the music was written for the fucking movie.
Sure.
Like, the way it fucking plays out it's crazy. Whoever thought about this song goes here, this song goes here, this song goes here. It's as if all those songs were made to flow into that, exactly what that scene was. There's a scene with Strawberry Fields Forever in that movie that fucking knocks it out of the park, dog.
Nice.
Like, it's very good.
Well, you'll understand a lot of references now, because people will reference a lot. Oh, so-and-so, he always has those Eyes Wide Shut parties. And it's like fucking Elon and the Elites funny. Might have Eyes Wide Shut parties. And that music video from that Kyle Miller band, I can't remember what the fucking band name is, but they had their music video was like Eyes Wide Shut themed. And it's
yeah. No, and that's actually...
Or Alex Jones might say, like, Epstein and his Eyes Wide Shut parties and stuff like that.
No, and absolutely, it is referenced.
Yeah.
To me, it's referenced so much that it seemed like my whole life, it's almost seemed like Eyes Wide Shut has been a term before the movie. You know what I mean? And it's a term after the movie.
Huh.
I don't know how, I'm not saying that there's words that I think would better describe what I'm trying to say. It's like that seems like a what is that called? Like an idiom or like it's like a phrase that's part of culture.
Okay.
And
well, it was 1999.
Seems like I know,
yeah.
So it started when I was 10 years old. So yeah, it seems like it's this cultural thing, like whatever saying. And it's obviously not, but I mean, like Bill Burr has a skit where he's talking about it's brought up in so many references.
Sure.
And so yes, I like anytime anything's referenced. It sucks when you're not in the loop. Like when a book's referenced and you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know, it's like I mean, that's part of the whole reason I get into I don't know, with a lot of those books I want to like listen to on tape because it's like I need to know what the references in culture. It's like, you know, all those old, you know, whatever Fahrenheit, 450. What is that? Fahrenheit?
Yeah, 451.
Or The Tale of Two Cities, or you know, they say these names and you're like, I don't know what they're talking about. It's like, you know, like 1984.
Yeah,
it's like 19. That book is referenced more than anything, and I still don't know what happens in that book. I understand the gist of the book, but I've never read the book.
Yeah,
and I really want to read the book, but now it's got so much hype that I think I'd be let down if I read the book because there is so much hype behind that book. You know what I mean? It's like 1984. It's almost like this holy grail of books.
Yes.
To me, it's brought up so much that whereas like when I was doing To Kill a Mockingbird, I knew the name and I knew it was this piece of American literature. That one was like, fuck, now I understand why it was a piece of American literature, because that book was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So goddamn good. The characters were great. But I feel a duty to learn, these Eyes Wide Shut. But you kind of understand, Eyes Wide Shut, you kind of understand. It's just, it's kind of like, it's been used so much culturally. I didn't really need to see the got to understand what it meant, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel a duty for that too. I got confused recently. Like 2 weeks ago, a coworker was like, "Have you read 1984?" I'm like, "I read the Cliff Notes, like with the animals in the barn and stuff." And he's like, "That's not 1984."
You mean Animal House?
He's like, "Animal Farm." He's like,
Animal
"That's
Farm?
Animal Farm." I'm like, "Isn't that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I thought they were the same book." He's like, "No, 1984 is a different book."
That's bananas. You've thought your whole life 1984 is about farm animals, dog?
I kind of just, I don't know. Like, I read the Cliff Notes.
I read the Cliff Notes, and it's about, like, chickens and cows, right? Like,
no, but it's still about, like, a power structure. Like, one's supposed to be
yeah. But
Stalin or whatever.
1984 is about, like, is like a real story, like a real-time story of, you know, I don't know, but I know enough that it's a real-time story of, like, there's, like, people who you can't talk about the truth, or there's like a society of people that allow you to say certain things, blah, blah, blah. But it definitely has nothing to do with animals at all.
No, it doesn't.
But you didn't have to. We had to read Animal Farm in school.
Oh, yeah,
and
so did I.
Like but that's...
Animal Farm. I read the Cliff,
so why would
I read the Cliff Notes.
But you thought it was 1984?
Well, like, I don't know. Since then, when people say, like, 1984, I can imagine, like, the cover of the Animal Farm book, but it says, like, 1984 instead of Animal Farm.
So, yes, you confused Animal Farm and 1984.
But at the time, I knew it was fucking Animal Farm.
It's like I say that, and you're like, no, and then you go a really long-winded way of saying no. And I'm like, so no, and you're like, no, like... I imagine the book and it says 1984. So you're mixing the books up. No, I'm not mixing the books up. You're blowing my mind a little bit.
Yes, I'm mixing the books up now, but then I knew that it wasn't 1984. Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not reading either of them again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. 1980 or Animal Farm to me was like the same book as like what's up all the kids on the island.
Lord of the Flies. I read the Cliff Notes to that too.
Lord of the Flies. It's just like these books that are just made to like simulate the creation of a government. You know what I mean? Because like in the Animal Farm, it's like all the animals got to like figure out the pecking order of who's going to be the rulers and how things are going to all work in the farm. And the same thing with the whatever Lord of the Flies, like who's the hierarchy and how it's all going to work out.
Yeah, and that without order, everything just gets crazy and people kill each other.
Yeah. Boom.
So I watched the movie Blonde, which was the Marilyn Monroe movie.
Yeah, I don't think I'd watch that
with Ana de Armas and first NC-17 ever to be released on streaming services. It didn't fuck me up as much as I thought it would. There was a lot of good about it, but it was very tragic and kind of fucked up. And as I was halfway through the movie, she, for one, did an amazing job. I predict that she'll win an Academy Award for this movie. And if that's the case, that's a pretty big deal. Because I don't think she's really been on that radar up until now. But she did a really good job. And halfway through the movie, I was like, wait, why is this NC-17 and not R? And I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. And I still can't really figure it out. I don't know. Maybe it was like I don't know. Maybe I'm just desensitized. But there was a really long blowjob scene that was like different than any kind of blowjob scene I've ever seen before, and I've seen a lot of blowjob video footage. But this one was way different than one I'd ever seen before, or one that I could have ever even imagined in my mind. And I think maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why it was NC-17, because it was like minutes long.
But it didn't show a wiener, right?
No.
Okay.
And there was rape, but it's like it wasn't, I don't think, anything worse than what I've seen in movies before. So I was like,
Yeah, I don't think I'll watch it. And I've heard a bunch of people's reviews of the movie since then, like radio show people, and everyone seemed to hate it. So
they just said it was like, they just said you really just like portrayed the sad version of her. And it's like, okay. It's just one story. It's just one perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have any inkling to watch it, and I honestly don't really like. It's Marilyn Monroe has bugged me just because you walk into every girl's room and there's a fucking picture of Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, there
and it's
is.
Like, it's just like
it's
like walking. It's just like it's.
But that
stereotypical.
That alone is crazy.
Yeah, it's just very stereotypical. It's
is.
like people's obsession with Madonna. It's like, I don't give a fuck about Madonna. Like, it's just weird. I don't like Madonna. Marilyn Monroe does nothing for me.
No, but if you think about it, it's one of the most famous people of all time. It's wild.
Kinda. If every girl didn't have a poster on her wall of her, I would have no fucking idea who that girl is. Because I remember being like 16 and like, who is this bitch? And why is she in every girl's fucking room? It's like, oh, she's so pretty. She's Marilyn Monroe. It's like, okay. Like, she's not that pretty. Like, I got some pictures on my wall that are way fucking hotter. So.
Oh, no, she was hot. Don't get me wrong. But.
Yeah.
Hollywood killed her.
And then
they killed her.
And then I hate how it's just, to me, it's like the new wave of Marilyn Monroe fans only are doing it because they're like, she doesn't have to be this skin and bones fucking person to be super hot. And it's like, okay, I don't give a fuck about that either. Because she's not like Sports Illustrated body.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's hotter than Nicole Kidman. By a fucking giant mile.
Yeah, I mean, okay. But is she hotter than the person who played her in the new show?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never. No one's gonna watch this movie twice. But I think she's gonna win an Academy Award. So make that prediction.
Okay, seems like it'll be a bad year for Academy Awards then.
It might be. There hasn't been much that came out. I haven't been to the theater in fucking 4 months.
Top Gun.
Yeah, and Batman. And Avatar 2.
Yep.
My new paranoia is that I killed a couple giant spiders recently, and now I'm paranoid that one's going to be in like my towel So after a shower, I'm doing a lot of towel shakings because I feel like one's hiding in there. And these big spiders, I don't know how they even get into your house. This house is 900 square feet. I have looked at every corner of this house multiple times. There's not some giant hole. Where do they get in? I don't even know where a mouse would get in. How does a mouse even get in your house?
Do you get mice?
I've had 2 mice in 4 years.
Yeah, well, a mouse can, like, what they say about mice is, it's very true. They can fit through fucking pinholes, dog. Like a rat.
I don't have a pinhole. There's no holes.
Well, there's under your door.
Under my door? To the outside?
Yeah.
No.
No way.
There's no light. There's no light through the doors. It gets -50, dog.
Well, you need to just get a cat for the mice. Like, then you'll never see a mouse ever again in your life. So that's just number one check off. If you own a house, get a cat, never mice.
I think these things are just appearing.
Spiders, that's also my hope with cats. Is I'm like, this cat is going to see a spider, and it's going to fuck with the spider, and it's going to flap, 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 and it just kill the spider.
Well, spiders can be they're usually like on the roof, the corner.
Well, yeah, the cat can't climb the wall, but at some point, there's going to be spiders on the floor, and the cat ain't going to be having this thing walking across the floor. Like, what the fuck is that thing? Thwap, 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 thwap. Where your dog is just...
Yes.
Just fucking passed out doing goddamn nothing, literally doing nothing for you all day long.
Part of me feels like let's run an experiment. Perfectly sealed room, and you're going to live in there for the rest of your life, like a prison cell. All of a sudden, one day, years down the road, there's a spider. It's like, and it's airtight. It's like how? It's like they'll be on a spaceship in the moon or Mars, and it's like there's a spider. It's like these things just appear.
It's not airtight though. You're not.
It's a closed system. It seems like.
We could go through your house, dog, and I could just start picking it apart. Like, it could come there, it could come through there, it could come through there, it could come through there. Do you have a fart fan in your bathroom? Bam, dog. No. Then you have no fart fan in your bathroom.
Nope.
Do you have HVAC in the floors?
Yes.
Coming up, okay, right there. You just pop that little thing off, and you tell me that shit's perfectly sealed everywhere, and that it can't come up through the crawl space in through the vents.
Well, it's not perfectly sealed, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty damn well sealed.
You realize how small a fucking spider is, right? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
They climb through the vent. That's crazy.
Well, no, like the vent that comes up into the floor, and then you have a hole cut in the floor, and then a cap over that hole. And if you lift that cap up, now you have HVAC that's like stapled around into the wood. But where that metal meets the wood, you're saying nowhere is there like a fucking little bubble in there where something can't come through. There's one spot right there, dog. And so out of all the vents in your floor, there's fucking 6 spots in your house. Bam, they can come from. Lighting fixtures. Are your lighting fixtures perfectly fucking sealed?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're saying a mouse did the same thing?
I don't know about the mouse, dog, but there's fucking somewhere in there, dog. It gets through. They don't just appear. But mice can fit through abnormally small spaces because a full-grown rat, I have seen firsthand go through the smallest fucking hole, and he was a giant rat. And I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that dude just fit his body through that. And he's running away from me. It took him a little bit. He's squirming, moving his weight around, but he got through, dude, size of a quarter, and he was a fucking full fucking rat. And I was like, okay, they can fit. So then you look at a mouse, that's so much smaller. It's like, I guarantee you a dime, it's smaller than a dime, a fucking mouse could get through.
Interesting. Well, I guess your explanation is better than mine. Even though I don't fully believe it, it is better.
Okay.
Okay.
So Cheyenne went to the casino the other day, and I'll remind everybody she's very young. So, it's not a brag. It's not a brag, but she's very young. Oh, so there's a lot of things that she just hasn't done. A lot of things that I find odd that's like, oh my God, you've never done that. And one is casinos. She's never done casinos, blah, blah. Well,
annoying.
She's got this like newer, huh?
Kind of annoying.
Casinos?
Well, for a first timer, I have no business. I got to do my own thing. I'm a lone fucking wolf. I'm not.
Well, so we've been hanging out with like this group of all these Mexican people, and it's really weird, dude. She's semi-related to this white lady, and this white lady is not friends with anybody that's white. She only hooks up with Mexican dudes, and it's all Mexicans. It's like nothing but Mexican. It's odd.
Okay.
And so we keep going over to her house, and it's just one white lady, all Mexicans, and not just like half Mexicans, fucking Mexicans. They don't speak English there. It's really odd. It's fun as shit, but it's always this huge language. It's so fun to go party there. But anyways, it's like now Cheyenne's kind of got like this group of girls, and it's the white girl, but then all Mexican girls, and like they go to the casino. And there's like a newer casino that's like 45 minutes north called A&A. It's like built 6 years ago or something like that. It's brand new, kind of like the same vibe as Quest, but a little more than Quest. You know, like one notch higher than Quest.
Wow.
You know, so it's a big casino.
I'd say Quest is a very big casino.
Yeah, but I think there's levels until you go to Las Vegas. Like Quest don't have shit on Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
But once you you go like Quest, then I'd say like A&A. But now A&A, the thing that's going, is just so new that some things are really nice, but just size wise. But then if you go to like Muckleshoot in Seattle, or some of the Seattle casinos, they're fucking pretty goddamn big, dog. Like It's a big casino. But anyways, she goes to the casino. I stay home with the kids, and put the kids to bed, and then I come out and I'm gaming for a little bit out in the garage, and
Jesus,
blah blah.
Drinking.
And she calls me, drinking, and she calls me late, like 11:30, and I'm like, or she texts me and she's like, they won't fucking. She's like, we're hanging out, we'll leave soon, but she's like, they won't stop fucking play. All they want to do is play slot machines, and she's like, I think it's dumb as fuck, and I'm just like. And I text them like, you guys haven't been playing tables at all? And she's like, no, they don't know how to play tables. And I don't know how to fucking play tables. So I'm like, I send her this fucking full message. I'm like, look, this is what you do. I was like, go to the roulette table. I was like, tell them you want to play the outside of the table. I was like, just say these words exactly. And I was like, say these words exactly. I was like, go to the roulette table, say you want to play the outside of the table, and that you want nickels. And she's like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, and then you're going to bet for the next 5 rounds, you're going to put $10 on 0-0-0 split, and or I was like, look, there'll be a board.
Oh my God.
And I was like, if there's multiple roulette tables, look at the boards, and the boards are going to tell you the last 30 rounds. I was like, pick the roulette table that has no zeros on it. And I was like, then go to that roulette table, say I want to play outside the table, 0-0-0 split, 10 every round. She fucking texts me like a half an hour, 45 minutes later. She's like, first hand, I fucking won. And it was 400 and some odd. It's like $450 or whatever, 0-0-0 split. Or no, 300 and she walked out with $400 fucking dollars, and she had no idea what the fuck she was doing. And fucking yeah, I don't know. She came home and like explained the story, and I just like, I was like so ecstatic that I could do that for someone. Yeah. You know what I mean? But then part of me was like, I feel like part of that money's mine. Like I showed you exactly how to do it. Like I think I deserve, like $200 out of that. Like I you wouldn't have been able to do it without me telling you exactly how to play that shit. But now I think she's like slightly addicted. Like I think she really liked that.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
and
who wouldn't really like it's so doing something kind of complex. And I think I think a lot of dudes were like flirting with her at the table.
Yeah.
Because then she's like saying, oh, the dude's like telling me, this guy over here is telling me how I should do this. And this guy,
God.
This is how this works. And I think she liked, the attention and doing something like that. And I don't really give a shit, but
fucking dudes. I'm going to show this girl how to gamble. Oh, yeah, that's actually maybe winning right off the bat is like a bad thing. You're just going to chase it forever.
Yeah, except she is
right.
She's so not me.
Right.
She's the polar opposite of me with money. So she has no interest in. She's the kind of person that legitimately in her head she sets a limit and she would never break that limit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm coming in, I'll spend $100 and that is it.
Yeah.
And I am okay. Where's the fucking ATM machine? Fuck this, god damn it! Like that's me, 100%.
Yeah.
I have left the casino with $0 to my name, so
yeah,
I've 100% done that.
it's
fun.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, it makes me want to go to the casino. There's a few things that I used to do, it'll sound weird now if I use the word regularly, but like casinos, man, I haven't gone to casinos in forever, and strip clubs. I haven't gone to strip clubs in forever, and it's like, and that's something Cheyenne hasn't done either, and she's expressed that she would want to go to a strip club. She's like, I've never gone to a strip club before.
Then what are we waiting for?
But the problem is, I went to a strip club when I was 21, and I took this girl that I was really into, took her to the strip club, and we go set at the Satellite, so the main stage, and it was weird. We went at like 6 o'clock, so it was like this odd time to go.
Yes.
And we go and we sit at the stage, and there was like 6 of us, and her friend puts $20 or 10 whatever, puts money in front of my girlfriend at the stage, and the stripper comes over and just rips my girlfriend's shirt off and starts like making out with her tits, and all the dudes are just like screaming, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yeah. And just like, I'm just looking around, and there's just all these dudes just staring at my girlfriend's tits, and I'm like, well, this is fucking, and I was very not happy at the moment. Now I really wouldn't give a fuck, but you better be prepared.
You better be prepared. You're the problem. Because
I've also seen, because Portland, we've talked about this. Portland strip clubs are so much different here than they are anywhere. We do, hands down, we are the strip capital of the world. There is so many strip clubs here.
Per capita, it is.
Dude, it is. It is bananas here.
Right.
And people don't understand.
Right.
People go to strip clubs to eat dinner, and that is a normal fucking thing in Portland. Right. And that is not normal anywhere else. But anyways, I've also been to a strip club where like, I went, and this girl was having her like 40th birthday or whatever, and she's there, or like maybe it was a wedding party, but they were like older women. They're like in their 40s, and there's a whole group of them, and I'm at a Casa Diablo, a packed strip club. I mean, it is a party inside. It is not a strip club with just dudes mingling here and there. No, it's shoulder to shoulder, fucking yelling to yell at someone 3 feet in front of you. It's just fucking chaos. These two strippers bend this fucking girl over the stage and just start ripping her clothes off. And they're like fingering her and shit. And it's like a fucking just a lady in the audience. They just molest this lady in the audience. It's like, and she's, a girl. So she's like, stop, just like doing that. It's like, what the fuck? And imagine being like that dude's fucking husband, or that lady's husband. Like, that would be, yeah. I don't want that to happen. That would be fucking weird. But so there's some reservations about, going to the strip club with your girl. Okay. But then I do have some weird fantasies about because when we go, I'm gonna try to like get the private dance with us two and a girl, because then I'm reliving this like threesome fantasy I got going in my head.
Yes. Okay, dude, they do this all the time. These are professionals. You're not gonna what you're looking for. They do all the time. They know what to do.
Okay, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just talking.
It's not like they're like, oh my god, the couple wants to dance. It happens every night. I've seen it.
No, totes my goats. But and that's not really what I'm saying. I was more talking about the stripping of women for that they're not asking for, which that happens all the fucking time.
It does.
And I'm. You sound like a master of strip clubs. Are you pretty versed in strip club?
Well, no. I mean, I've heard things.
You've heard things?
I've heard things. People have told me. But, like, also, I don't think I'm not going to say that every strip club there is like what you're describing. doesn't there have to be some sort of spectrum?
Oh, there is a massive spectrum.
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, she doesn't know, but you know where to go. So you're not going to go to that.
Well, that's the problem. Is when you take people to strip clubs, it's like there's a decision to be made. For newcomers or like friends I have that come to Portland, it's like, dude, what they want to see is the crazy shit. Right. Because you want to show them like, this is what this is in the world. Like this place exists.
Right.
And so you take them to Casa because it's like, holy fuck.
I wouldn't want to go there.
Every person from Idaho that I've taken is like jaw to the floor. Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
This is a crazy place.
Right.
This is an insane fucking place. But then you can either choose that or you can choose the food places. Like Acropolis is like, that guy owns a strip club, but he also owns a cattle farm. So he butchers his own cattle across the street at a chop shop and then serves that meat in the strip club. So really high quality meat you can get at this certain strip club, the Acropolis. And that's bananas. And they also have like 160 beers on tap. So that's also a crazy thing. Like you can, I don't know, there's all these like niche fucking things, you know, like, and then the one that's closest to my house, which is probably where it'd go, that's just pretty much like it's like half dive bar, half just normal strip club. So it's like the most relaxed place to go.
That's where I would want to go.
Yeah, there's only going to be like 10 to 20 people in the club. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be pretty low key. It's kind of more like the creepers are going to kind of go there, you know, because it's so low key and dark, real dark. So it's like,
well, what I like is square footage.
Okay.
That's what I look for. I look for square footage.
Dude, I went to a club in Las Vegas. I was so fucking on drugs and out of my mind that I couldn't tell you what it was called. But it was, if you're looking for square footage, dog, this place was fucking massive. Dude, it was a fucking warehouse of a strip club, and it was shoulder to shoulder. It was insane. I'd never been in a place like that. Dude, did I ever tell you this story? Oh, dude, this is a good fucking story. I mean, the whole fucking time, it was an insane time. And we're doing a bunch of drugs. And we'd hooked up and gotten a bunch of cocaine. And I'm with 2 other people. I'm with a buddy and his girl. And she is like privy to how everything works in this scene. So she's like teaching us how to deal. One, she was a strip club person, so she manages strip clubs. She knows strip clubs like the back of her hand. She understands the politics and how the businesses are set up. She goes to these strip club competitions every year and blah, blah, and like, so she understood that. But then also with that, she understood a lot of how Las Vegas works. And there is an undercurrent. You can say you've been to Vegas 20 times. There's a different level. There's like a locals, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, I know anything about Vegas, but when you're with people that understand Vegas, they like change Vegas for you because they understand like how it works, like how the business works. And
right.
if you know, because she's doing these weird things. She's like, oh, someone's on the street and she's just like, hey, and she's just like bartering with these people. And I'm like, what? And then a fucking minute later, we have a limo show up and they're like taking us to this place. And like, it's a whole system of like, and I didn't understand any of this. And then we go get cocaine. The limo driver like, hey, we'll take you to go get cocaine. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? And we're all fucked up. We go get a bunch of cocaine.
Jesus.
But anyways, we go to this club and he takes us to like, I'm pretty sure like, you know, the main club in Vegas, like this main strip club. Can't remember at all what it was, but it's kind of like, it's not on the strip. Like they take you, it's like a 5-minute drive off the strip, but then you come into this parking lot. And I mean, there was like 5 cop cars arresting someone at one end of the parking lot. I mean, there was 400 fucking cars in the parking lot. It was huge. And just like we pull like, what the fuck? And we go into this place and then you walk in and it's just this hallway and it takes like 10 minutes to get into the place. And it's just, they're marching you through and then fucking
it's like eyes wide shut.
And then my buddy and his girl are like in front of me. I'm behind them and we're talking. But then right when we get up to like the main section, I kind of like am not paying attention. Like I'm not talking to them. And I'm like looking around And then I notice they fucking search my buddy and find coke and fucking take his coke. And they're like, and I'm like, and I didn't turn and like, I'm smart when it comes to street shit like that. I would say. So I don't act like I recognize it. You know what I mean? I recognized it and I'm like, oh fuck. Cause I have a bunch of coke on me. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh fuck. And so they take his shit and my buddy's like, what the fuck, man? And he's like kind of making a big deal, but not because he has an illegal drug on him, and they're like, and the guy's like, do you want me to get the police involved?
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, man. And they're just like, you can either leave or go in, but you're not getting the coke back. You know what I mean? And he's like, fuck. And so when this is happening, I'm taking the coke out of my pocket and like bend over and put it in my shoe and just try to act. And it fucking worked. Then they fucking, pat me down and fucking nothing. Don't find anything. I now still have my coke, got into the club. But then you walk into that club, dude, and it was fucking, dude, it took 45 minutes to get a beer. Dog, it was the most packed place I have ever. It sucked because it was like, this is dumb. Like it took 45 minutes to get a beer. Fuck this place. Yeah, and I'm way too much of a drinker to. If you weren't a drinker, okay, fine, maybe it would have been cool. But they had bitches on like they had like 8 girls dangling from the ceiling in the cages. They're like just chained cages, and they're like, dude, it was fucking insane. It was like out of a movie. It was a banana strip club. But it was the whole story was just the cocaine story. It was nuts. It was just weird. And then they were saying, they're like, we got done with the whole thing, and the girl was like, that was a setup. She's like, everything that just happened there was, she's like, that was all planned. She's like, you talk to this dude on the street. They have people out in the streets. They'll get you into a limo. They'll go get you drugs, and then they'll get you busted with those drugs, and they've taken your money, and now they have the drugs again. And she's like, that dude is going to go do that again. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? He's going to go out in the limo, go find people, sell them coke, and then they're going to... So now he's going to make... Because it was free. Everything was free. They're like... It was weird. Yeah. And it was like, oh, that's their whole scheme. Like, their whole scheme is to get you to spend $200 on coke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then 10 minutes later, that bouncer busts you with the coke.
Yeah.
And then they give the coke right back to the dude, and he makes another $200. And then gives the coke back and makes another $200. And it's just a revolving fucking door. And it's like they get to keep the coke at the end of the day and take all the money. And it's like, oh, that's fucking smart.
Well, I don't know. I've heard strippers say that like guys pay for a private dance just to talk or like just to cry to them. These are and they're like 50% of the time we're just therapists. We're not even sex workers. We're therapists to these guys. And
that's weird.
It is weird. And when I hear shit like that, I'm like, and you're saying like sex workers aren't important. You take that away, and that guy is then going to shoot somebody. So, but also, it's like if you're worried about going there with your chick, these people are professionals, and you just say, "This is what I want,"
no,
and they'll say,
"No, I didn't say I was worried. I was saying
it's like hiring a contractor."
Yeah, and that's my fantasy, and I know that it wouldn't be hard to pull off. Like, I'm just like, that's why I would be going, is like, sweet, I get to like play out this threesome fantasy that I have going on. that doesn't seem like it's gonna fucking work out. I'll throw that in there. And I'm not doubting they wouldn't do a good job at all. I'm more bitching about the past experience, and like, I'm not trying to fucking get my girl up on stage in front of a bunch of people. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're going to a casino in Kansas City, so you can get me all triggered and ready to gamble. As long as we survive getting there. Don't run out of runway.
Dude, I love gambling. I fucking love gambling.
It's
and
bad.
I swear to God, I have the best roulette strategies, and I hate people that say roulette's the worst odds because
I don't like playing
it's at least odds, dog. You can at least manipulate odds in that game. No other game you really can other than craps.
Right. I feel like in sports betting the odds are really good, but you get fucked a lot. I feel like it's 50-50 or more, but...
See, the amount of times, dude, I've just instantaneously won so much money on roulette. Just give me 3 minutes, dog, and I can just walk out with $1,000. And that's it's great to sit down and fucking put $100 down and walk out with 1,000 in 5 minutes. Like, fuck yeah, dog.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Boom. Rock and roll. We good to go?
Yes, I'll be gone next week.
Rock and roll. Oh, and I guess we'll end it with, I'm sorry, guys, that I flake out on this shit so much. But, dude, I'm just... By Saturday, dude, I'm too fucking busy. And a lot of times I've been originally set everything up where I was going to do bids on Friday and not work on Friday. Dude, usually Saturday comes around, then I got to bid all the fucking day. And it's like, it's too much. It's like I have no fucking... And then I'm also trying right now to I've been playing music with this dude and he's been playing piano and I've been singing. And I've been pretty into this whole little deal.
Nice.
And then so, yeah, I either doing that and then just work.
Yeah.
And right now I'm doing good as far as making money. So the last month has been really like, let's stack as much. I need to make some fucking money. So it's just go time. Every day is just focused on how do I manipulate days to work and what do I need to prep for and then attack. And so then Saturday comes and it's like, oh yeah, I do a podcast with Brad and like, fuck, can't do it.
Are you figure you're gonna have a giant tax bill?
No, dude, no, that's a stressful thing.
Sorry.
You're supposed to fucking file quarterly with doing an LLC and blah blah and I have yet to speak to an accountant and it has been on our list for months. And it's like, fuck, I need to go speak to an accountant, really fucking bad. But I spoke to a banker and when I was setting up a bunch of shit for banking, and he was like, he said something like offhand. He's like, oh, you guys are going to kill it this year. And he's like, it's because I'm so like, initially I was so negative in the hole that actually our net profits for the year aren't going to be jack shit.
Right.
Because I've spent so much money on
right.
I mean, out of the gate, I spent about $40,000
right.
getting ready to do all this. So it's like when you look at our QuickBooks spread, we're still in the negative. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but I think
that's going to work.
Write-offs we'll get.
Yeah, that's going to work out fine, I think, this time.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think I'm not going to owe that much money, but I do know we got a letter the other day and Oregon's like, you were supposed to file quarterly and we didn't see anything. So unless you want to get audited, you better start filing blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You should do that.
Yeah. Yep. But man, we'll see. I'm excited. I really am excited to go sit down with an accountant because but that's a whole other thing. I don't know how to fucking pick an accountant and it makes me nervous. I mean, there's accountants everywhere. But I want a fucking referral from someone because I don't trust, you know what I mean? This guy could give a fuck less about me, you know what I mean? And just be going after the check at the end of the year.
The accountant? Well, I would say just ask somebody else who owns their own business.
Yeah, I know. And I got the guy I'm working for right now. He's like, we got into talking about it and he's like, it really sucks, dog. And he's like, my guy's awesome, but this is his last year and he's retiring.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, fuck. God damn it.
Well, last year was the first time in my life I'd sat down with an accountant, and I really liked it because I was like, and to find an accountant who is willing to be a teacher as well, I feel like is important. So I'm like, I'm going to tell them everything I don't know and like have a conversation about it all.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want a good one because I just feel that when you're in Portland, you fucking Google it or open up the fucking, well, that's not true. You just Google it. I was going to say open up the Yellow Pages. I just definitely didn't open up the Yellow Pages. But there's just a list.
I know.
The fuck do I pick? It's just randomly, pick that guy.
Right. Well, cool.
But rock and roll. We love you guys. Sorry that I'm so flaky. It's just life is crazy, and I have 3 motherfuckers dependent on me and 2 fucking bullshit dogs. So daddy's gotta fucking make this shit work.
No worries, dog.
But love you guys, and until next time.
Music licensing reimagined.
Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that, give me that, give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love
Artlist.io.
you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, testify the motion, loving
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.